Well, here we are at the historic Colunbia Cemeteries at long last. I say cemeteries, plural, because there's International Oddfellows Cemetery here on the left, and encircling it, with the gate over on the right, the Colunbia Cemetery proper. Right now they've got some caretakers working up there, and this one's a little smaller, so we're checking out the Masonic Cemetery first. 1853, huh? Who knew? Soft and safe to thee, my brother, be thy resting place. Man, these boneyards never cease to make with the poetry. Lots of moss growing on these stones. Oh. 72 and 71 years. They hung in there, didn't they?
Yeah.
Wow. Now that is a crazy big family plot. I mean, just look at all those names. Amazing. Just amazing. Got a little lichen growing on there, but still pretty well polished. Pretty nice. Blank plaque. But the edge over there says, oh, Clarence. And Hale. I don't see any other legible names, and I think I might be standing on an ant pile, so I'm just going to move on. Sterling, Massachusetts to Shaw's Flat. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, more footstones. I mean, all of the places that we've been so far have had old graves, but out here it's pretty much all the graves of antiquity.
Yep.
Which is why I've been in such a lather to finally get out here. I just hope I don't end up getting sunburned. Oh, wow. Now that's impressive. You want to get in the shot so we can do a height comparison? Awesome, right?
Yep. At least another half of me could
What's
get
this?
to the top of that.
Is that like the signature of the carver?
I guess.
I can't make out the postscript.
Yeah.
Wild. All these little knobs are just broken down. Skylar? Schuler?
Shula.
There's one that's more or less intact. A redwood tree planted right on someone's grave. You can tell by that up and down bark and spreading needles.
Moses A. Lewis.
This one's had a lot of damage over the years. Amazing. Tall boy, but not as big or thick as the ones a few miles away from here. I'll say one thing for the tombstones out here. Most of them are in pretty good repair. And none of the tributes are as dirty as the ones we've seen elsewhere with broken glass and dead flowers and tattered cloth flowers everywhere. I am a little worried that if we go over into the Colunbia Cemetery here and they see us filming, they might tell us to leave. I mean, historic cemetery this may be, but it's still very much an operating cemetery. We've had the good fortune not to run into any caretakers yet on our other journeys. Well, now there's some gopher piles for real. Anyway, we're just going to try and stay over here and do our best to avoid the fuzz, so to speak. Besides, it's more shady over here right now anyway. Any relation to the Fallons that opened up the ice cream parlor back in the day?
I don't know. Maybe.
James Fallon, native of San Francisco. That's a pretty big one too. Looks like a castle chess piece. Jay, I need another size comparison. Yeah, it's about a head taller than him. The ground isn't quite level, but that only makes a difference of a couple inches. Wait, they got little rocks ledged under it to keep it even.
Yeah, that's what I was standing on.
Yeah, we are now out of the Oddfellows Cemetery and into the Colunbia Cemetery. Just doing our best to go our way and let them go theirs. In a found footage film, this would be about the point that some ghost would start messing with us, like stealing his hat or shaking his Dr. Pepper bottle or something. But I don't know. I've always gotten the impression, going to places like this, that it was like, what was the expression that I used with my friend online the other day? It was like going to an old folks' home to see people whose children never visit.